Hello, once again, Chapel City Church. Pastor Matt here. It's good to be with you again, even in this format. I want to remind you of a couple of things as we come into this weekend. First of all, if you need to get a hold of us, the best way to do that is through email. Info@Chapel City Church is our direct general line. That can be any questions about anything. That gets checked very, very regularly, and we will get back to you. If you have a specific care item, something that either you need that you're able to offer, or it's just a matter of spiritual care, if there's a way that we can be praying with you, praying for you, you can direct that to care@chapelcity.church. Elaine is over our care ministry here, and she checks that very, very regularly as well. So please make use of those. Let us know how we can be ministering to you during this very, very different time in the life of our body. And speaking of times in the life of our body, this is the first weekend of the month. And so once again, we're working through communion and what that looks like when we can't celebrate together. As you've seen last week in our announcements, and hopefully during another video update here, we are handing out communion elements to anyone that needs them. We are going to celebrate virtually as a body this week during our 9 a.m. live streamed service on Sunday. If you still need communion elements, we have those available at the church. Contact the church, call us, email us, and we will make sure that we are either available for you to pick those up here, or we can have someone deliver those to your home. Now, if you can't make that happen, then there are certain things that you can certainly do to celebrate communion at home. You likely have bread in some form, and that will work just fine. And then people are asking what to do about drinks. What do we use for our communion elements? We don't want to be really restrictive because we can't be, but on the other hand, we don't want to take it lightly and flippantly and just make this something that we do all the time. So if you have grape juice or some form of juice at home, something to represent the crushed fruit of the vine, that will work just fine. It doesn't need to be blessed by me or the elders. We want you to participate in that communal activity of the body. It is a remembrance of the sacrifice of Christ, and it's a reminder of the hope that we still have in Him. And we want you to participate in that. If you have any other questions about that, please do let us know and we'll get in touch with you. But that has led to another specific question, and that is usually on the first weekend of the month, we highlight our benevolence giving, that offering that we take that goes over and above our regular giving that looks to help the material needs of the body within here at Chapel City Church and then into the community as we're able to. And certainly right now, benevolence needs are increasing, and we anticipate that they will increase as this time of quarantine and this time of a health crisis goes on. So how do you give? Well, in general, since we're not taking a regular offering on Sunday mornings, if you would like to give, you can do so online. Just go to our church website, www.chapelcity.church, and there's a circle right in the middle. There's 4 circles on the bottom, and one of those is a Give Online. Click on that, and it'll take you all the way through. But as you do that, you'll notice that there's no option to direct your giving toward the Benevolence Fund. If you would like to give toward benevolence, and we certainly encourage you to do that this week, on the first of the month, or as God puts it on your heart, you can do that by directing that in the way of a check. You can mail it to the church. You can come to the church and slide it through the door if you need to. But by the check, just indicate in the memo line that that is for benevolence, and that will get put into the appropriate place. If you have any other questions about giving, again, we know this is a different time. Some of you might have given online for the very first time this week. Some of you might have no idea what that looks like. We're here to walk with you through those. God has been abundantly faithful to us, and we are absolutely convinced that He will continue to be faithful to us. And whatever that looks like, Christ promised to build His church, and that's not a matter of us funding His church. God has all the resources that we need. So we are grateful to you for how you have contributed, how you have given. We are fully relying on God for His continued provision, and we know that He's able to meet needs above and beyond anything we could even ask or imagine. So thank you for letting us partner with you. Please let us know how we can be serving you. It looks like this quarantine has now been extended up through at least the month of April. So we will continue to meet Sunday mornings at 9 a.m. for the foreseeable future, at least for the rest of April, and beyond that as long as we need to. Know that we miss seeing you. Know that we continue to pray for you, and we look forward to connecting with you in whatever way we're able to. Have a blessed week. We'll see you on Sunday morning.